Hi everybody, how's it going? Isabella K. Greenlee here from Beyond a Blue-Eyed Blonde. I'm so excited to have you here. I'm seriously so excited. So today's video is going to talk a little bit about my first week in New York City. Boom, 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 boom. Today I'm going to share with you my first week in New York City and how I got here, the details, all that good jazz. So if you haven't figured out or you're new to my channel why I moved to New York, go ahead and check that out. It is in the down bar below. Something to do with I can't remember the name of it. I'm going to link it, but I think it's epic life change announcement. Yes, epic life change announcement. And that was the perfect name for the situation. Like, moving to New York is definitely an epic life change, and I am so happy I did it. So to tell you a little bit about how the commute was, I'll go ahead and start with a lovely sunny day called June 20th, 2018. This is me flexing. Anyways, alright, so I woke up at 4 a.m. and my best friend drove me to the airport, Phoenix Sky Harbor Airport to be exact. I had a flight for 6:20 and I missed it. I took too long saying goodbye to my family, so yeah, but that's okay. Goodbyes were totally worth it. If you haven't read my blog post about goodbyes versus I see you soon, go ahead and do that, because I totally, on purpose, said I'll see you soon to all my family because I don't believe in goodbye. Anyways, so yeah, I missed my first flight and I had to wait until 10:30 to take the next one. Well, the next one was at 7:20, but it was booked, so I had to wait until 10:20 to take the next one. And I flew Delta Airlines, and they were seriously so awesome about the situation. They didn't make me pay for a new flight. They were very, very kind, and just, I appreciate them. Shout out to Delta Airlines. Thank you guys for just being so understanding about the whole situation. Anyways, so I spent a good couple of hours at the airport, and I just took that time to really set some goals and think about what I wanted to do in New York City. I moved out here to write my first book, so that was definitely a top priority on my NYC dreams. And then I also wrote a couple of destinations that I want to go to. Like, I want to have coffee with Lady Liberty. I think that'd be so fun. Owning my first apartment in Chelsea. I really want like a cute studio in Chelsea. I'm obsessed with Chelsea. So that was one of my goals that I wrote down. I just really took the time to reflect and think of what I wanted my life to be like in New York City on a day-to-day basis. So if you guys want to hear more about how to set goals or how to plan, dreams and stuff like that, let me know. Be sure to comment and give this video a like, and I can go ahead and make that for you. Once I boarded the flight, I was sitting next to a really cute, sweet couple on the plane. They were traveling up to Maine, and they were very, very kind. We had some good chats. They wished me farewell on my New York journey, and yeah, it was nice. The flight went really quick. I love to fly. I think there's no better way to travel than to fly. You just get to sit down and be in one place at one time and not have to, you don't have to, nothing's asked of you, which is so nice. Like, you're just sitting there enjoying yourself. Like, you have nowhere to go, nothing to do, just be right there waiting for your destination. And when you land, you're in a whole new world. It's so awesome. So I just listened to some music, thought some things through, like just really took some time to reflect on the flight. And as I was looking down at the city, a rush of excitement came up to me. I was just like, oh my gosh, like, this is my city. Like, this is where I'm going to be living in New York. I cannot wait to explore this crazy place. Seeing the skyscrapers from that high in the air, it really put in perspective how tall they really are. Like, you would see, the little houses and just like seeing the houses and the depth of the buildings, it was insanity. You just see this tiny little house and then just giant skyscraper. I was like, oh my god, they really are that big. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Once So I was sitting there and I was kind of thinking about like, you know, getting off the plane, what that was gonna look like. And I was just like sitting there and I was like, wow, my decision making is really about to be tested here. Like everything that I do is gonna be like very fast paced, making choices all the time. When you're in a new city, you really have to be conscious and aware of the choices that you make. You're not in like the routine, the steady grind. You don't just drive the same roads or like know to pick up coffee. Like you have to choose your own fate and choose where you're going and just be really consciously aware of the choices you're making. And as I was sitting on the plane getting ready to land, I kind of like took that into mental space of thinking, and I was just like, all right, go ahead and test me, world. I'm excited, I'm ready for it. So immediately after I got off the flight, that's totally how it felt. I was just like, all right, I have to choose whether I want to go to the bathroom or grab my bags first. Like I need to, you know, choose how I'm gonna get to my apartment. Am I gonna take the subway or pay $200 for a taxi? Like it was just, you know, choices had to be made, and I wanted to make choices that I respect. And that's kind of a whole principle that I keep throughout my life in general. But anyways, so I grabbed my bags. I decided the subway is gonna be the best way for me to commute, because personally I think $200 for a cab is like insanity. But so yeah, I took one train and then 2 subways up to from JFK to Washington Heights. And not gonna lie, as I was sitting on the subway, I kind of got nervous. I was like, oh, you know, like what if someone steals my bags, or what if I take the wrong subway? Like I was very nervous, but I just kept saying like, you know, you're brave and you're protected. Like nothing's gonna happen to you. Just these are all humans. They're just as kind or going through the same thing as you are. So if you ever get in that situation where you're kind of like freaking out on the inside and you're feeling really nervous, just know that you're being protected, that you're, you know, you're in safe hands. This world isn't a scary place. Like everything is gonna be okay. And that's really what I kept telling myself. I'm like, I'm safe, no one's gonna hurt me, like it's okay. So after, it was about an hour commute between the trains and the 2 subways, and then I had about a 5-block walk from the substation to my apartment, and it was a lot. I had 85 pounds worth of luggage with me, and it was a lot to carry, but I was just like, all right, come on. Like just keep going. The humidity definitely got me. I was just like, whoa, geez, it is humid. It is humid. I'm not used to that. Arizona, it's a very dry heat, and here it's very, very humid. It hasn't been that humid though. Just that day it was really humid. Anyways, so yeah, once I got up to my apartment, I was like, yes, I made it, like thank goodness. And it ended up, I ended up having to take 5 flights of stairs because the elevator was broken. I was like, oh Jesus H. So there's a situation, I'm not too happy about it. You see that, guys? That's the elevator. And I live on the 5th floor. I have to take 75 pounds up the elevator. Literally so classic. But once I made up the stairs, then I walked to my apartment and it was dead silent. It was completely quiet, which was kind of scary. It was completely quiet, no lights on, nothing, and I was just like, oh. Well, hey, roommates, like, glad you're all here to greet me. I hope everything's okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go to my room now. So I just went to my room, let my family know that I was here, and just went to bed. I was like exhausted from the travel. I went to bed. I didn't wake up until about 11 o'clock the next day, which is 7 a.m. in Arizona, so yeah. And yeah, that was the commute. I made it here safe and sound, pretty smoothly, like nothing went wrong. I didn't go in the wrong way or anything like that, which was nice. So the first day I got here, like my first full day, I spent the day getting to know the area, which was really nice. I highly recommend wherever you go, whether you're traveling or moving to a new state, is get to know your surroundings, so then that way it feels like more like home and you feel more comfortable in the area that you're at. So yeah, I went grocery shopping at, you know, my local grocery store. I found the closest coffee shop to me, which was really nice. Coffee shops are like my second home, so I always need to know where those are. I walked around by the river. It was a really nice day. I just kind of got to know the area. Then the second day, day 2 in New York City, I went and met up with a friend, Miss Katie. We met on Instagram. I absolutely love her style and her vibe. She's very, very cute, very nice girl. I will list her Instagram here. She's awesome. I had such a great time with her, and I found that I'm not the only one who packs up in 2 weeks and decides to move to New York. There's a common trend here. I think a lot of people do that. Her being one of them, and myself. Anyways, so yeah, that was day 2, and then I spent the rest of the day just walking around. I went to the Flatiron Building. I saw the Empire State Building. I was just like doing all the New York things. And then I went to the MoMA at, oh, you know what, this was on, Friday. I went to the MoMA at 5 o'clock. And I don't recommend going at 5. They're free on Friday from 4 to 8. And I had read that someone went close to around 7 and it was completely silent and they had like the whole museum to themselves. So I'm gonna try that again, because when I was there at 5, it was very, very busy. I didn't stay because it was just like too crowded. I didn't get to enjoy the art. So I'm definitely gonna go back at like more around 7, because I think that there's some really good thinking behind that. Like, you know, everybody else is at dinner and it's more relaxing. So yeah. And then on my 3rd day here on Saturday, I went to Central Park and made a really awesome video. Then on Sunday, I kicked it in the house for a while, made some videos, wrote a blog post, and then I went out for the first time. It was super fun. Oh my gosh, excuse me. It was super fun, a little nerve-wracking, I will say. So we went out for karaoke and watched, it's actually my roommate who invited me. Her name is Alex. She's a very sweet girl. And yeah, so Washington Heights is mainly Dominican Republic population here. And we went to karaoke, and I was like, this is my 2nd time doing karaoke. I just turned 21 this year. It was like my 2nd time ever doing it, like, and so after a couple of drinks, I was like, okay, I'll sing, like, let's do it. You know, you gotta be brave, you gotta try something new, you gotta sing if you're at karaoke. And so I went up and sang Lana Del Rey National Anthem. Not a crowd pleaser, guys. Like, so these like Dominican Republic people were just looking at me like, what is this girl doing? Like, she can't sing, I don't know this song. Okay. And so I was like, all right, let's just get more hype. Like, I was just like, I just played too slow of a song, like, let's just get hyped up. So I was like, let's rap. I was like, I'm gonna rap Drake, okay? And well, a lot of my friends know that I love to rap. So funny, I know I'm like as it gets, but I love to rap. I think it's so awesome. Like, I listen to a lot of trap rap, get down to some Gucci Mane. And so I was just like, all right, let's listen to both and let's rap both. Like, I'm so down. That's it. Everybody's gonna get lit to this song. No one turned up. So I rapped the whole song by myself on stage. No one got lit with me. I was very disappointed, but whatever. I had a fun time. It was lit. So yeah, that's been my time here in New York. And then today I just went around. I went to an underground market, which was super cool. I am like obsessed with this city. You would never see that kind of stuff in Arizona. So yeah, I've just been working on content, really like on my grind, writing the book, working on content, and trying to make friends and network and things of that nature. So there you are. Alright, one last thing before I head out. I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for all of your love and support. You seriously have been so awesome since I've moved here. Tons of people have been reaching out and just giving me their ideas and their feedback and giving me so much love and support, and I really appreciate that. It definitely makes moving easier. Sometimes I get I'm a little bit lonely, but then I click on to social and I'm like, oh my god, wait, how can I think that I'm alone when one, I live in a huge populated city, and two, all of these people are being so good to me. So yes, thank you for all of your love and support. I took a lot of polls the other day when I was sitting in Central Park. Anyways, okay. So I took a couple polls the other day on Instagram asking you guys what kind of content you wanted to see. And all of you like really got involved. I was really surprised with how many people had responded. I had over 35 people respond, which isn't a crazy amount, but it's a lot for the type of engagement that I've had previously. I normally only get like when I was first doing Instagram polls, it was about like 5 to 10, and that's up significantly to 35 to 40. So thank you guys for clicking in and giving me your opinion. A lot of you guys wanted to see content such as how to be brave, how to make friends, a hair tutorial and makeup tutorial, both ranked on about the same amount. And let's see what else. Street style, you guys want to see New York street style, so I will definitely be showing that off. No one wanted to see Posh, which was kind of interesting to me because I think Posh is very classy and cute, but New York street style for sure. And there was one more, I think. Oh, coffee shops versus bars. It was about 50-50 on the coffee shops versus bars, so I'll go ahead and share that good jazz with you as well. So lots of stuff to be expected. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you tuning in on my channel. If you haven't already, make sure you go ahead and like this video and give it a good subscribe, so that way we can be friends and keep tabs on each other's lives. Thank you, social media. So yeah, expect a video from me every Tuesday. I really want to make sure that you guys know that I always post on Tuesday. Tuesday, that's my favorite day of the week. See me on Tuesday. Here, make sure you subscribe.